Nobody expected the New England Patriots to look this different in such a short time. Just a year ago, they were at the bottom, flat offense, a defense that couldn't get to the quarterback, and a rookie quarterback thrown into a storm with no real support. But now, something is brewing behind the scenes. Quietly, without much national attention, this team is shifting. And the craziest part? Most fans haven't even realized how deep the change goes. What the Patriots are building isn't flashy, it's not headline-grabbing, but it's real. And it might just flip the AFC East on its head. The shocking part isn't that they added new players. Every team does that. The real surprise is how they've done it, piece by piece, move by move. From the front office to the coaching staff to the 53-man roster, everything has been reshaped with one goal in mind: stability around Drake Maye. No chaos, no guessing games, just calculated decisions. They didn't tear everything down, they reinforced it. Now there's veteran leadership, smarter depth, and a locker room that actually believes in the direction. This isn't a team trying to copy what others are doing. This is a team reclaiming its identity and doing it their own way. But here's what might change everything. The Patriots didn't just fix the surface. They attacked the biggest problem head on. And it starts with the one thing that haunted them all of last season: the pass rush. Because in 2024, they weren't just bad at it, they were dead last. And what they've done to fix it could make them one of the most dangerous defensive lines in the league. Let's get into that. But before we get into that, hit that like and subscribe button for more Patriots and all the NFL content. Let's aim for 400 likes on this video. The Patriots didn't just struggle to pressure quarterbacks last season, they collapsed. They were ranked dead last in total sacks, finishing the year with just 28. That number isn't just bad, it's embarrassing. And fans knew it. Every week felt the same. No pressure, no disruption, no fear from opposing offenses. But here's the twist. New England didn't ignore the problem. They attacked it with urgency. And the result? A defensive front that now looks built to dominate. This group is no longer passive. It's aggressive, rebuilt, and designed to bring chaos. Start with the return of Christian Barmore, who was once the anchor of this unit before his health scare took him off the field. When he's healthy, he's a monster. 64 tackles and 8.5 sacks, and from the interior just 2 seasons ago. Now he's back, and he's got backup. Milton Williams posted a career-high pressure rate last season at 14%, one of the highest among defensive tackles. Add Harold Landry, who racked up 9 sacks in Tennessee, and K'Lavon Chaisson, a speed edge with upside, and you're looking at a group that brings both experience and explosion. These aren't just depth signings. These are statement moves. And there's more. Rookie Braden Swinson might not be a household name yet, but insiders say he's already flashing potential in camp. He doesn't need to start, he just needs to rotate in and wreak havoc. That's the luxury this new defensive front has. It's not just Barmore and a bunch of question marks anymore, it's 4, even 5, guys who can get to the quarterback, and if they do, this defense might become one of the most dangerous in the entire conference. But disrupting the quarterback is only part of the equation. There's another layer to this defense that could quietly be elite, and it's hiding right behind the line. Let's talk about that next. You won't hear them trash talking, you won't see them trending. But the Patriots' cornerback room might be one of the most overlooked weapons in the entire NFL. While all eyes are on flashy receivers and quarterback drama, New England's secondary is quietly turning into a lockdown unit. The duo of Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis isn't just solid, it's elite. According to Pro Football Focus, both cornerbacks finished last season ranked in the top 40 out of 222 graded players at their position. That's not a fluke. That's consistency against top-tier receivers week after week. And they're not doing it with help. These guys are locking down wideouts without needing constant double coverage or safety support. Gonzalez, despite being in just his second year, already plays with the calm and control of a veteran. He allowed only a few touchdowns in his matchups last season, and his footwork is nearly flawless. Carlton Davis brings toughness and experience, creating the perfect complement. Between them, they gave up just 5 touchdowns combined all year. That's shutdown football. And then there's Marcus Jones, the wild card. He's undersized at just 5 feet 8 inches, but his 6 pass breakups in limited action prove he's far from a weak spot. What makes this group even scarier is their freedom. With a rebuilt pass rush up front, these corners can take more risks. They don't have to play soft zone and hope for help. They can jam receivers, press at the line, and bait throws that turn into turnovers. That's the kind of confidence you get when the front and back of your defense are finally synced. But defense alone won't win games. The real test, the make or break moment, comes down to one unit that couldn't hold the line last year. And if they can't protect their young quarterback this time, none of it will matter. Let's talk about the offensive line next. In 2024, the Patriots' offensive line was one of the league's worst, exposing Drake Maye to constant pressure and stalling any offensive rhythm. With a staggering 39% pressure rate and 9% sack rate, protection failures were not just frequent, they were dangerous. But heading into 2025, the Patriots have rebuilt the unit with purpose. Rookie Will Campbell brings talent and maturity, mentored by veteran Morgan Moses, while Garrett Bradbury adds stability at center. Mike Onwenu returns to hold down the right side, and Cole Strange is battling to stay relevant. This new group isn't just about survival, it's built to give Maye the time he needs to thrive. And with even a few extra seconds in the pocket, the Patriots could finally unlock their young quarterback's full potential. Drake Maye didn't walk into an ideal rookie season, but that's exactly what makes his growth so important now. Last year, he was thrown into chaos. Poor blocking, limited reps, and no rhythm in the offense. He made mistakes, some costly ones. But those growing pains are starting to pay off. He's sharper, faster with his reads, and more confident commanding the huddle. The early reports from OTA practices show progress. 20 of 33 with no interceptions might not sound flashy, but it's a step toward consistency. And that's what the Patriots have been missing at quarterback for years. What's changed for Maye isn't just mechanical, it's mental. With Josh McDaniels back designing the offense, the playbook finally suits his strengths. The concepts are clearer, the reads more defined. And now that he's getting consistent protection, he's showing flashes of real control in the pocket. His movement is smoother, and his ability to extend plays without panic is starting to turn heads. The connection with Kyle Williams is growing fast, and his timing on short routes is improving with every rep. Even when things break down, Maye doesn't look lost anymore. He looks like a player learning how to lead. But make no mistake, he's still developing. And that means his success depends on more than just clean pockets and smart coaching. It depends on who's catching the football. That's where the real spotlight lands, on a receiving group that went from league worst to potentially explosive. And one name at the top of that list just might rewrite the Patriots' offense overnight. Let's talk about the wideouts next. The Patriots have completely transformed their wide receiver group, turning what was once the league's worst unit in 2024 into a potential strength. The addition of Stefon Diggs brings immediate credibility and forces defenses to take New England's passing game seriously. Alongside him, Pop Douglas has emerged as a highly reliable slot threat. Kendrick Bourne adds physicality, and rookie Kyle Williams is building early chemistry with Drake Maye. But the biggest surprise is Efton Chisholm, an undrafted receiver turning heads in OTAs with Edelman-like precision. This revamped group isn't about star power, it's about fit, timing, and purpose. For the first time in years, the Patriots may finally have the weapons to consistently move the ball, and that changes everything. So here's the question. Are you buying in? Do you believe this roster is strong enough to flip the AFC East race? Drop your win prediction down in the comments. Are the Patriots a playoff team in 2025 or still one season away? And if you're riding with Drake Maye and this rebuilt squad, hit that like button, subscribe for more Patriots breakdowns, and turn on those notifications so you never miss an update. Let's see who's really ready for the comeback. Let's go, Pats.